We are going to paint the car, by the way, folks, just not yet. It's really expensive to have TMO paint it, but... Yeah, and this car handles way better on these roads. We just have the regular road tires on. It's already doing better. Working for a living. I'm thinking about chopping some wood and selling it. That's $3,000. Interesting. Why did our airflow go down so much? Oh, our choke is on this way. There we go. We're probably going to have to adjust the choke a little bit because we never have actually run the car very far where it's warm. And, wow, I'm not really down on horsepower. Like, you really need to adjust it so when the engine's hot. And we haven't done that. So we're running about 12.7. So now that we got the car warm, we should probably, try that. Wow, I'm really low on horsepower. Of course, everything is stock. I'm used to driving it with the unrestricted airflow muffler and all that stuff. But like bad on temp. But our temp's not going up either, which is weird. We should be approaching like at least half temp, and the temp's not coming up at all. See how the temperature's hanging down on the low end? That's a little weird. Don't wreck your car. It's not warming up. That's really bizarre. That makes me a little bit nervous. What? That doesn't make sense. It makes me feel like the gauge isn't running or working properly. What the heck? I might have to look that up. What does it mean when the engine doesn't reach temp? Because that's a problem in itself. The engine actually needs to reach a certain temperature for it to be running properly. I mean, it's good it's not overheating, but it should be getting hot. Is the gauge maybe not plugged in? I thought they just all worked, but maybe that gauge isn't working. I don't see smoke pouring out the back, so we're not overheating, but wow, we are really down on power. So we need to take a look at this. Something's not right. I didn't want it to stall. Start it up. Pull the hood and hop out. Have a beer. There should be water around here too. One of these houses will have a well, so we'll... But I want to keep that running for a minute, and we're going to adjust the air filter. Once again, though, I haven't had much experience. I almost always have the car souped up before I run it. So this is the first time I've ever actually run the car. I don't want to say factory, but close to factory. Where's my toolkit? Did I not put the toolkit in here? This is going to mean this trip is not going to work unless I have my toolkit. I swear to God I put the toolkit in here. There's the jack. I got the jack. Where's the toolkit? Well, dang. I don't have my toolkit. I could have sworn. I always bring a toolkit with me. I'm shocked that I don't. Whoops. Maybe that's what happened to it. Went out the bottom or something. Huh. Surprises me. Okay, well. Something is wrong, though. This car is not running right. And I can also look... Now, the one thing we can do is see... These gauges should all automatically be hooked up. You shouldn't need a separate one for the radiator. That's the odometer. I need to see from this side. I want to see the wire coming off the gauge. That goes to what? That's our temp. And it does have a wire plugged in. Yeah, so we got a wire to the temp gauge. That's bizarre. I'm gonna have to look that up. In real life, I'd have to look it up too, so don't get all discouraged. So we're gonna go home, take the starter off, adjust our air breather. But we gotta figure out why we're generating such a low amount of horsepower. That is just not right. So babying this car. Alright guys, I'll see you when I get home. See you in a couple minutes here. Yeah, like this. Wait, before I go, look at that. I can't even get up the hill. Like what? I'll be back. I'm getting some banging sounds. And the engine just died. I had like two pop sounds. I think the engine just blew, honestly. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it is really not doing well. That's not good. It like pop, and then it shut off. What are you doing? Get in the car. That red light's not good looking. Fan. It's low, really low on oil. Oh, that's not good. Why did it burn so much oil? Oh. We might have blown the motor. That's not good. Really not good. And I'm a long way from home. This is bad. Man, I hope I can get this thing started again. Oh, for crying out loud, stop rolling. I think our car just died. The battery's gonna go. Well, that means I need a new head gasket most likely, or engine block. I'll have to do a diagnostic. We'll have to get it back to the garage. It died. No. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Well, we got some beer. Come on, get out of the seat, dude. Dang car. Oh, wait. This is really bad. Really, really bad. Let's check that dipstick one more time. Yeah, we were running on really low oil. That's not good. All right, well. I think it died. Hold on one second. Well, it could be a whole bunch of things. We're gonna I don't know exactly where I am on the road. I think I'm before my turn to my road. So we're gonna grab our groceries. First of all, we're gonna take lots of beer. Get that thirst way down. That'll get our hunger down too. Yeah. It's not, all I know is it's not a good situation. We've got either like a blown head gasket or possibly a the rocker is dead. Not the rocker, the what do you call that arm? Anyway, this is not a good situation. I should be able to make it home on foot and then come back here with the tractor and drag this back home. We're gonna take the groceries home because I have no food at home, so I'm gonna have to carry this home. But this sucks. That car is dead, and we're gonna have to probably do some serious rebuilding. It was running so good, but at some point I probably screwed something up because I know that people said that like I didn't put oil in it, and after I did the rockers, and so that might have caused it to be low on oil, which means that I just totally blew my engine because I didn't put oil in it. So that's a very good possibility right there. Though I would think we'd get some kind of warning light saying like low oil pressure, but we got no warning lights. The idiot lights didn't come on. But I think that was odd that it was running so cold. Usually I have problems with the car overheating, but the car was just not getting up to temperature. Now that could be because I didn't adjust the carburetor properly either. So you want to get that right around 13, and it was running 13, 14, and it was running at 11 to 12. So that could be the problem. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this episode as I take another walk of shame. It's probably the first of many, to be honest with you. This car is going to be some work. So we're going to have to take the car apart a bit and try to figure out what exactly is going on, why it's not running properly. And I got a feeling I got something really bad in there somewhere. I'm probably going to take the... I don't know if I got to take the whole engine out, but I might. There's something going on bad. All right, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I am on the walk of shame. My car died on the road. I think I ran out of oil and probably blew my motor. I'm gonna have to take it all apart and take a look and see what we did. And obviously the starter was already bad, so we're gonna need to do that. I'm walking home to get my tractor. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are at the cornfield at the bottom of my road. And so once I cross this, we'll get near the railroad tracks, and there'll be a road. The road should be right there where those telephone poles are off to the left. So I think we'll make it home just fine. I was a little bit worried that we wouldn't make it home, but we are not too far away. So we're going to walk home, turn around, grab that tractor, and come back here and tow the car home. And I'm going to have to start working on it. It's not doing well. Like I said, there's something bad. We're going to have to take it apart and see. I'll probably have to use the inspector because I can't tell from looking at the parts. In real life, you would know if a part was bad. But in the game, it's kind of hard to tell if it's bad or not. So we'll take a look at the MSC inspector and see what the report is as far as like why the engine died. I'm positive I got everything tight, but you know, it happens. We've had motors. I've never actually had the motor blow. I've had things break on the motor, but I've never actually had a motor do what just happened, where it just completely croaked. I don't understand the odd behavior of the engine not getting warm either. I'm not. In fact, I can look that up on my phone while we're walking. My summer car, my summer cat. No. Engine not warming up. Let's do a search. My car won't heat up. So I pull out the choke in the Satsuma and start the car. But after keeping it out for like 5 minutes and revving the engine completely, the temperature won't even move. It stays the lowest no matter what I do. Can anybody help me? What did I do wrong? Do any of the other dash gauges work? Yes, everything else seems to work normally, and it's just the temperature that stays at the lowest. It doesn't move even when I purposefully try to overheat it. Let's see. Are you using a mod or MSC editor? I'm having a similar issue here, except my car heats up, but it won't stay above the halfway mark, so I can never close the choke, and I can't tune my engine. If I sit revving nonstop, it barely hits the halfway mark. I'm tempted to disable my radiator and try it. The engine shouldn't heat up past the middle. It should be standard driving temp, right? Train. Remove the radiator, LOL. That's the final comment. Thanks. That means that does nothing. Okay, so. Anything else? Fluids. Keeps the engine parts lubricated while running, prevents them from seizing one another due to heat and friction. Okay, parts that can fail. Why is my engine overheating and stuff? These people have never played this game. How to keep your engine cooler. Experts weigh in. Do you need to warm up your car in cold weather? That's a real question. So this is the only person I've seen that's asking it. And they're having the same problem that I'm having, and there's no answer. Do any of the days, there's 15, are there more? 1 of 9 comments. Nope. Remove the radiator, LOL. That's the final comment. Thanks for nothing. Why won't my car start? Nope. Air fuel ratio. How do I, oh, maybe that's it. But I think I got bigger problems than that, so anyway. Oh well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to continue walking home. I'll see you guys there. I've come home and there's some cops here. I'm not sure what I did. Hi. Why are there cops at my house? Oh! What the frick? Why am I in jail? What did I do? I don't even know why I'm in jail. You bastages, what did I do? I have no idea what I did or why I'm in jail. They put me in jail. I'm gonna lose my groceries. I got like $1,000 worth of groceries. Oh, why did they put me in jail? Jerks. I don't even know what I did. Probably driving the car or stealing the gas. That could be it. But I don't know why I went to jail. They didn't tell me. I just went. I wish I could have seen. You see me try to run away. This is not my day. My car's sitting on the road 2 days. Freaking great. Hey, it's the 5-hit 2000A. How do I turn this thing on? Where's the power button? On, off. Is it the use button? There we go. Radio. Does it not work? Come on. Give me something to do. Well, it lives up to its name. There, have it outside. Let me out! Oh, I didn't do anything! Let's try to... If I can punch... Where's the punch button? Nope, that's the P button. Hang on, how do I punch? Player controls... Punch. I'm gonna make myself tired till I pass out. I'm gonna be super pissed off if I lose my groceries. Forward, backwards, left, right, jump, run, driving mode, crouch, reach, lower, lean right, swear, hit, H. Okay. I'm gonna hit. Because this will tire you out fast. I'm actually a little concerned. I want this to be outside because I don't want to lose it. So I'm actually going to throw that out the building. Come on. Why did you guys put me in jail? I don't know what I did. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Oh, my groceries came back in. Shoot. That's not gonna work. Tell it to the judge. Dang it. I'm going to jail for 15 days. Oh, it's because I ran that dude over. Oh. Man. 15 days? That's my whole life. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, how am I going to survive this? 15 days. What did I do? I'm going to have to keep going in and out. Fast forwarding time. Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't know what I did. All right. Well, I'll keep working on this, guys. I'll see you in a bit. That sucks. I've got a simple, horrible solution to my jail time. I am just going to work my way out. I'm not going to eat. I'm going to die of thirst. When I reappear, I'll reincarnate at the church. I'll come back here, get my groceries from behind the building, and head on home in 1 day's time, or less. I'll probably reincarnate on Thursday. Oh, look, I'm going to die. This is the most exciting way to die ever. Punch the nothing. Punch the nothing. If my radio would work. Oh, the radio came back in the room. Look at that. Turn on you.
This is good music. yourself out to death.
What else we got? Y'all?
Sinä kuuntelet Toive-radiota. Soitamme suosikkikappaleitasi ympäri
Much better.
vuorokauden joka päivä.
My summer car. Die, 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 die.
Tätä keikkaa et voi jättää väliin. Nivalan Tuiskulassa 15. heinäkuuta. E-Type, Disney Momo ja Captain Jack. Lämmittelijänä
Okay, back to the other channel. That was better.
Varaa nopeasti oma lippusi numerosta 0700 5234.
I think they use drop tunings.
Let me die, let me die, let me die. Let me die, let me die, let me die. I want to die. I don't want to be in this cage for 15 days.
Young man starves to death in jail. Inquiries made. Oh, come on. This is taking forever. One time Ryan, and I've told this story before too, but one time Ryan, when he was little,
Ei saatana.
my friend, I was recording a band that was a hardcore metal band. It sounded a little bit like this, not quite as heavy. And Ryan heard he was sitting in the car with us as we were kind of like previewing what it sounded like. And Ryan's impression of the band was hubcap. Oh! He was like hubcap, hubcap. That's. I will get you one way or another. I will not sit in jail for 15 days. Of course, that's probably gonna come around to bite me in the butt. Because, come on. I've died one more time. Seems like I'm always dead. So we'll load in the graveyard. I gotta find the facility where we died. Because I don't know where Town Hall is. It's still Thursday. Is it this dark out? No. Okay, good. All right. And then we'll take the van and we'll go home. Hopefully get my car. Well, that's one way to get out of jail, huh? Or maybe it's not. Do I have to pay for my sinful ways for the rest of my life? Why are there cops everywhere? Hi, Mr. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello. Oh. No. This might be the end of the series. I might have to start over again. Oh, my car is dead and I'm in prison for 30 days. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, my wife will be so happy about this. Season 4 comes to an end. We didn't even get to race. Will there be a season 5? We'll find out next time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Holy cow, I did not expect the series to end like that. Wow. All because I ran that dude down. Oh, and killed the other guy in the car from the car accident. I forgot about that. Wow, wow, wow. Have a good night, guys. Bye.